With version 9, Vegas Pro supports RED 1 files on the timeline and provides controls to enable you to take full advantage of the RED camera's raw video data. Start a new project. Choose File, Properties. From the Template drop-down list on the Video tab, choose 4K 16:9 24p and click OK. Choose File, Import. Navigate to the companion disk and import the file Longshot R3D. The Longshot R3D file is now in your project media list. Select the clip in the list and note the summary information for the clip at the bottom of the window. The size dimensions show that this is a 4K file. Drag the file from the project media window onto the timeline. Play the project and you see that Vegas Pro has no trouble playing the clip. Of course, these high-resolution files put a lot of strain on your computer, and as usual in that situation, you may see Vegas Pro dropping frames to help your computer keep up. Stop playback and make sure your cursor is in position within the event on the timeline so that you can see the clip in the video preview window. Now right-click the clip in the project media window and choose File Format Properties from the menu. The R3D Decode Properties window contains all of the controls with which you can adjust the raw footage that the camera shot. For the most part, these controls correlate directly to controls that you can set on the camera. But of course, since the camera shoots raw footage, you can override the camera's settings here to improve the look of your video. Exposure, that is, your shutter speed and iris settings, is the only thing that cannot be changed after the fact. On all other settings, making adjustments here in Vegas Pro gives the exact same results as you would have gotten had you set your camera settings to these values when you shot your footage. Since the camera settings are just metadata that travel along with the actual video and describe what the video should look like, those settings can be modified here in the R3D Decode Properties window with absolutely no loss of quality. For instance, raise the brightness slider to brighten up the image, and then raise the contrast slider to darken the dark portions. Again, these controls emulate the camera's controls, so assuming you understand the controls of your RED camera, you'll be able to use these controls without any problems. You can use all of the normal editing functions to work with your RED footage, and as has always been the case with Vegas Pro, you can mix this footage with any other footage on your timeline to complete your edit. The super high resolution of these files opens up some interesting possibilities. Naturally, if you need to deliver a very high definition file, you can do so. But if you're delivering a lower definition file like a 1920 by 1080 AVC file for Blu-ray burning, you have a good deal of extra resolution to play with. This means you can use the event pan crop controls to crop the video differently and create pans and zooms that the camera operator didn't actually shoot and still maintain high definition output.